Painted art forms have survived for thousands of years, and I still haven't seen any computer-generated work that has lasted over 20. I think the test of time is on our side.
When I realized that being an artist could be an actual job, where I was like, well, that sounds like the best job I've ever heard of. So, this is as close as, we've gotten so far. I am Buck Hastings.
I'm Shawn Gilheeney. We're at Providence Painted Signs on the west side of Providence, and we make handmade signage of all kinds.
Well, it was Halloween night and I kissed you on the cheek. Well, the night was dark and the moon was full for me. Well, looking back, well, I could hardly see. Well, in front of me.
Providence Painted Signs was established in 2012. And so this would be our third year in business.
'Cause I knew tonight that you didn't want to be alone. Well, do you remember that good old rock and roll? It's in my soul. It's in my soul.
The set of skills that we'd already invested ourselves in proved to have a very practical application in the modern commercial environment.
We started this business to work for ourselves and take ownership over our creative endeavors that we had been pursuing for the past 10 or 15 years. Sign painting to us is now just another extension of our years in the graphic arts industry that we've dedicated most of our time.
Well, we remember the days we wouldn't count the week. Oh, and everything we did for me. Well, looking back, well, I could hardly see. Well, in front of me. So I picked you up and I took you way back home. 'Cause I knew tonight that you didn't want to be alone. Well, do you remember that good old rock and roll? That's in my soul. That's in my soul.
Are we artists or businessmen? I feel as if we are definitely artists first, but businessmen out of necessity, because artists have such a hard time having their craft validated in society. Using art to help everybody else's business is the best business we could be in.
I'm totally only an artist, and I really don't want to work a regular job. I love painting. I get a real kick out of the craft of sign painting because it goes forever. There's no limit to how good you can get at it.
I went to college late. I started my early career in offset printing for the first 5 years, and then I got my BFA in printmaking from Rhode Island College. I graduated in 2008. I went to school to pursue the arts because I was constantly making art when I wasn't in work and when I was at work. So art seemed to be the most constant in my life that I needed to pursue.
I decided to pursue art because it sounded like the best job that I had ever heard of as a kid, and I graduated from the painting department at RISD in 2006.
Why hand paint? Because you'll see hand-painted signs around from the 20s and 30s on the sides of buildings, but you're lucky if you'll even see a vinyl sign that was made in the 80s or 90s. History isn't preserved through plastic. History has been preserved through paint.
to a much broader range of substrates or walls or surfaces, age with more beauty. There's a sterility that comes with a computer-made thing. If you want something that has character, some heart, soul, if you want something that's painted by hand by someone who cares a lot about painting it.
When I was driving down the street the other day, you ever read every sign to whoever you're driving with, you know, and then you realize
so hard not to do
that's everybody's handshake in the world, and they're just saying hello. It sort of gives you that first impression on a store that we help give those first impressions. Like every artist, we imagined that we'd become famous artists. That's what every kid that goes to art school thinks of himself. For, I mean, like the good, I mean, even, you know, all the way up till they graduate. The practicality of painting signs for money doesn't come till much after, when you realize that your options are limited to stay in the arts and keep making money.
Honey in my hand.
I made a conscious decision actually 10 years ago. Like, I remember the point when I said that I was going to make art my life. It was in 2005. I had like my first art show, and I sort of realized that, like, oh, this is something I can apply my skills towards, and I can actually like achieve a goal based off of this work.
Sting on my shoulder, laying on my tongue. Low hum, low hum, low hum, low hum.
I was really excited about art, but I never thought that I could make money at it, and really sign painting was the link between, you know, the thing that I love to do and how do you make a living. There's something in my like heart and soul that has to do with laying paint down. I can't ever do something that's less than what I think is my very best work, so it's you know, sort of an endless challenge and also endlessly satisfying to do this stuff.
Tongue, always get your tongue. Low hum, low hum, low hum, low hum.
We come at a sign from a design standpoint first. We care with an almost unreasonable depth about design and what makes an effective piece of communication.
We make signs that work.
I love the like utilitarian kind of nature of sign painting, that everyone needs a sign and there's no reason that everyone's sign can't be really well designed.
I mean, this is more than just a job for us, because we'd be doing this anyway. So we put our whole heart into it because it doesn't matter what we get paid by the hour, we get paid by the job. You can find us at providencepaintedsigns.com or on Instagram at Providence Painted Signs or on Facebook.